This is just a quick little wholesome little video. I just wanted to say some of my elementary school bullies were funny as shit because they wouldn't even like genuinely hate me. Like they'd have a beef with me, but not even they knew why. And it could have been one of those, oh, maybe they did have a crush on me and they just had like toxic parenting skills in their life that didn't show them how to treat a woman, which honestly I fully believe. Doesn't mean that shit was okay. But it would be so funny, you'd have niggas being like, fuck you, bitch! Eat shit! You're fucking ugly! Bitch! Get the fuck out of my face! Shut the fuck up! And I'd be like, why are you swearing at me? I don't know who you are. And we were in the 2nd grade. And I'd be like, I'm gonna go tell the teacher. And they'd be like, oh, no, I'm sorry. Don't do it. They'd call me every fucking swear word they could think of in their little 2nd grade brain. And then later on that week, they'd be like, oh my god, you watch Chowder? Oh, I love the scene where he's like, shaka, shaka, shaka. And then next thing you know, you'd spend like 30 minutes like quoting quotes from Chowder and Ed and Eddie and doing impressions with each other. I gotta admit, even when I still respect some bullies to this day who are pieces of shit to me, but like weren't fully committed to it, I respect that. Like there was this one other kid who was a total fucking asshole to me, but then I remember I was on this field trip and I would not stop tripping and falling, and I got my pants all dirty and my shoes were like caked in mud and I was about to cry and shit. And my knees and ankles were killing me. And I knew I couldn't walk any further or couldn't get up on myself. And I kept falling into the fucking water and the pebbles and shit. That shit hurt. But this kid named Chris, he eventually was just like, he was like, and he just went, alright. And then he was like, get your ass up. And he helped me up. And I still remember that to this day. I really fuck with people where it's like, okay, you think I'm weird or want to call me swear words for whatever reason. But deep down, you're not that much of a shithead. And then there's this one guy I also knew. He was a fucking asshole, and he was friends with one of my first... I don't even want to call him an ex. He doesn't deserve that title. But he was this annoying piece of shit who would, like, bully me in Spanish class because I couldn't pronounce the R's right. I can't pronounce R's or even, like, do anything in English right. So imagine how hard a second language is. And mind you, I'm not from any other country. English is my native language, and I already fuck it up. How did you think Spanish class was gonna go with someone who has a speech impediment and cognitive issues? And that kid never hesitated to give me fucking grief over it. But then at some point he did notice that I was like showing up to class a lot more depressed because of my exes and the guys I was with and my shitty classmates and teachers. And he made the effort to be like, oh, hey, you doing alright? Like, you doing okay? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, and he was like, all right, yeah, and then he walked away. I didn't know if he was asking. I thought he was asking on behalf of my ex-boyfriend or whatever, because my ex was one of those weird dudes who would like 1 second he'd stalk me around the halls and give me smirks or do like petty shit. The next second he could like instigate rage attacks on me throughout his friends. But I don't know, I like to at least think that guy did that out of the kindness of his heart. So bullies who actually are not fully committed to assholery, congratulations, you're not that bad of a person. Like, I don't have any hate for you, and you're not on my shit list, because it's like, alright, he redeemed himself. He's, he's an asshole, but not that much of an asshole.